Oh, you know, guys, I kind of came down with a bit of a fever today. How do you act a fever? You know what, it doesn't matter, because the cure is tech news and the all-new Techlinked hat.
Wow, you look hip.
Google has dropped a fat load of cash on Fitbit, and by dropped a fat load of cash on, I mean, of course, bought. Yes, the tech giant has acquired the fitness wearable maker for $2.1 billion, setting a great example for kids everywhere. Oh, your classmate Arnold is getting better grades than you in your wearables class? Ha! Buy him! Facebook was apparently also in the running to make the purchase, but they were offering about half of what Google was. That probably made the decision a little easier. Now that Fitbit is part of the Google Combine, we may actually see some wearables that have a chance at taking on the Apple Watch with its, life-saving electrocardiogram or whatever. We also might see Google collect Fitbit's user data. So that's neat. The US Department of the Interior has grounded its fleet of around 800 drones used for monitoring endangered species and inspecting Federal Reserve land because they suddenly realized that they were made by DJI, a Chinese company. That's only partially a joke. Though Homeland Security did express concern about the use of DJI drones in 2017, saying that the company was collecting and exploiting sensitive US data, the aircrafts have been in use for years without apparent issues. For their part, DJI says that they worked with the DOI for 15 months to develop drone solutions that met the department's needs, and that the government of China has never asked the company for data. But it doesn't look like there's going to be a quick resolution for the situation in sight, because this is only the latest example of the US government cracking down on cooperation with Chinese companies, regardless of what they say about whether or not their government is asking them for data. Hopefully we can avoid situations like these by, hitting the Google before buying 800 of anything next time.
Where'd you get that hat?
Uber is facing scrutiny over the way it handled a massive data breach that the company suffered in 2016. State prosecutors investigating the case say that when Uber was made aware of the hack, it paid the hackers $100,000 to delete the stolen user data. Then Uber tracked down 2 of the 3 hackers involved, met them in person, but then did not turn them over to police. Company representatives apparently had the hackers sign a non-disclosure agreement promising not to reveal the details of the arrangement. And at this point, you gotta kinda ask, getting criminals to sign a legally binding document preventing them from incriminating themselves, what even is that? If the hackers broke the non-disclosure agreement, what's Uber gonna do? Sue them? Anyways, these details came out when Uber finally publicly reported the hack in 2018, and those 2 hackers have just been arrested and have pleaded guilty to their crimes. It remains unclear whether this means that Uber can also sue them for breach of contract, but hey, maybe that would be a solution to all the money they keep losing.
Hey.
Now it's time for the Bic Quits, brought to you by Drop and the Sennheiser PC37X gaming headset. Its angled drivers are from the same family as the well-known HD598 and HD600 headphones, so you can expect fantastic sound quality, and they feature an open-backed design with a noise-canceling microphone for great stereo imaging and locational accuracy. Join the Drop today at the link in the video description. There's always time for Bic Quits. Always. I never actually quit. More images have leaked of Motorola's upcoming foldable Razr phone, showing more angles of what looks like an impossibly thin device with a much sharper crease than the Samsung Galaxy Fold. There's also what looks like a fingerprint sensor and a front-facing camera that you can use even while the phone is folded. But will we still be able to use it as a Ninja Star?
Ah!
Only time will tell.
Remember that commercial?
You're doing it, Peter!
No,
this is the next thing. And by Peter, I mean the YouTube community in general, because hashtag TeamTrees, the tree planting initiative spearheaded by MrBeast and Mark Rober, has passed the halfway mark with 11,700,000 trees primed to be planted at the time of filming today. So if you haven't donated yet, it's $1 per tree. So go for it, plant a tree. It's just $1. You know what? It's not really tech news, is it?
It's not.
That's okay.
Why are you talking?
I love trees.
Oh.
Except when I kill them. Here's some tech for you. Gigabyte has launched the Auris Gen4 AIC SSD, an 8 terabyte PCI Express storage drive that can reach sequential read and write speeds of 15 gigabytes per second. That amazing speed is achieved using PCI Express Gen 4, which is only currently available on AMD X570 motherboards with Ryzen 3000 CPUs installed. Hard drives?
You're a joke.
You're done.
Come on.
You're done, bud.
Get over it.
Unless you don't have a lot of money, in which case hard drives. Reviews for the much anticipated PS4 game Death Stranding? Is that, whatever, I don't anticipate PS4 games, I don't have one.
You don't know what that is?
And this being the first game that Hideo Kojima, okay, I know who that is, has made free of the restraints imposed by his former studio, Konami. It's, in a massive surprise to everyone, apparently pretty whack. While the game is undoubtedly brilliant, one reviewer also called it a compelling mess, and the ending sequence alone is apparently over 45 minutes. So if you like your gaming entertainment with a side of confusion, get excited. Oh, and it's coming to PC next summer, so see, that's what I would have heard about.
Have you not heard about it?
And And Blizzard finally announced Diablo IV at BlizzCon today. The company got flack last year for announcing Diablo Immortal, a mobile-only adaptation, which I thought was fine. I mean, don't you guys have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
But that still hasn't even been released, and now fans are finally getting what they want. So everyone is in love with Blizzard again, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Right? No. All right, that's it for this one, people. Come back on Monday for more tech news, and you'll get exactly what you want, as long as what you want is tech news and more plugs for our awesome new Techlinked hat.
You need to tighten that up a bit, I think.
What? No, it's tight.
Yeah.
I'm just wearing it like an idiot.
Yeah. I'm wearing it too.